Hello, hello, hello. Greetings to you, my brothers, my sisters in diaspora, wherever you are. This is still Afe Ubong Ovasi, and my name is Essien Akbandem. As usual, I bring you valid information that you can use to shapen your life and make it beautiful. Today, I want to talk with you about spiritual indebtedness. Spiritual indebtedness. Now, we live in a world where we think it's just about forward, 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 which is supposed to be so. And then, irrespective of what, where, and how we have messed up, we really don't think we should fix it, and we just live our lives. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, first of all, let's start like this, that we all are coming out from different spiritual portal, and each spiritual portal has got different conditions. However the conditions are, the spiritual portals gives us responsibilities that we must fulfill. One of such responsibility is the fact that the ancestors of that family will be fed and taken care of by us. And as such, you must always make provision to feed your ancestors. Failure to do that, you are becoming indebted, and that indebtedness will affect you a great deal, because this thing is a give and take. You give to them, you take from them. But when you refuse to give to them, you can't take from them. Okay, so that's like the simplest general one. And then furthermore, if your custom is like mine, then you and I are in deep soup. And what do I mean by that? Is because in Ibibio land, where I am from, there is a rite that is performed on almost everything. For instance, when a child is born, there are rites you perform. When a person dies, there are rites you perform. You want to give your child out for marriage, there are rites you perform. Failure to perform these rites puts you in a state of indebtedness. Now, let us come from the one that is most pressing. We look at the concept of burial, for instance. In my custom, when a person is dead, there are certain rites you must perform. There are places where goats will be given to the women, given to the men, given for the burial grave that you want to bury that person, and so forth and so on. Now, today, religion has made us to think that these things are no longer necessary. But it is saddening to see that most of the afflicted families today are the people that are indebted in those little areas. They did not perform basic burial rites, like providing the goats where they ought to be provided and things like that, and then they become heavily indebted. What this means is the fact that you have not given your ancestors a beautiful passage to the other life, where they can be part and parcel of the current of existence and supply you everything you need. So, for every indebtedness that you allow to sustain, it is the blessings that should have come to you that you have also deprived yourself of. So you find out that the homes that have become so indebted are struggling. They are struggling. I do not know if your culture is like that, but that is an example of how mine is. Then, we also look at the area of marriage, for instance. A father gives out a daughter, and then did not collect those basic rights for the kindreds to participate. No problem. A time will come, that child will need to be married. you cannot do more than what was done. It becomes an impending problem. So, what do you see there is the fact that the benefits that should have accrued those families extensively has been deprived. Because if you want to start to collect it, you will go back from where it stops and begin to address it. Another one is the concept of tombstone. You find out that in several societies like mine, tombstone is a very important factor of our existence. And then perhaps at a certain point, the family could not provide a tombstone for one certain person that died. And then the extended family could not come together and solve that problem. You create a big problem for the family at large, because the next person that dies, whether in that house or in the next house, as far as they are one family, one extended family, you can never do it. Whether you are so rich or not, you cannot do it. The only way to do it is to go back where it stopped and begin to fix it down up. So what that happens again is that you have provided a loads of unhappiness for your departed ones, and as such they will not feel relaxed. They will not be connected into the standard current to be able to provide you everything that you need. Now, if you are also from a region like myself, where if you buy a land, you must provide a goat for that land, and that goat must be killed on that land. We call it Eborisong. Failure to do that, you are indebted. Now, such indebtedness goes on to affect so many things you do on that land, and a lot of people don't understand these things. The indebtedness we are talking about here are the reasons why we struggle. Even when we come to the system of aligning yourself spiritually, aligning yourself spiritually is actually a process of giving to your ancestors and the deities of your house what is due to them. When you fail to do that, you become indebted. And the struggle, the pain you go through life is because you are indebted. So generally, indebtedness gives you a burden. And over time, this burden keeps increasing. Let us forget about today's economy system that says that debt is wealth. When it comes to spiritual matters, debt is not wealth. Debt is penury. Debt is agony. Debt is poverty. Debt is hunger, illnesses in your family. So my advice to you today is simple. Try as much as you can to offset all the spiritual debts within your family. If you do not know, go and make inquiry. Ask within your family clusters, what are the things my father didn't do? What are the things my mothers didn't do? And where can we begin to fix these things? What can we do differently so that you would have a great life? We actually think this life is based on how well you struggle to achieve. No. Success comes to those whose paths are free of thorns and obstacles. Success will always locate you if every element of your life is in harmony with you. That includes the environment you live in, the spirits of those environments, its deities, and even the clothes and everything you have around you. They must be in harmony with you. Failure to have this harmony, you will struggle endlessly. So rise up today, make the inquiry, work hard, pay all your debts, because after paying those debts, you will certainly be free. And in the area of spiritual debt clearing, you need to understand that it pleases your ancestors as much as it will please you for you to clear those debts. So when you want to begin that journey, start with pouring libation. Tell them to guide you. Tell them to provide for you. Tell them to make it easy, and certainly they will do so. I am not just doing this to educate you. I am doing this as a testimony, because that's exactly what has become of me. Since the year 2019 till today, I have been on the journey of clearing my debts. And it's so beautiful that the more I clear them, the better I become. The more I clear them, the better I become. Next month, I'm on a journey to clear some other debts regarding burials. And I want to tell you, from the moment I poured libation and I requested that they should help me, they have made adequate provision. And I am still hopeful that more provisions are coming. But one thing is certain, that as I have fixed the dates, I have made all other plans, that the things are falling in place, and that day is going to come and everything will be done accordingly and beautifully. So I'm not just preaching to you to gain your trust, to gain your followership or subscription, or to interact or engage you with some sort of interaction. I am teaching you the basic reality of life. Do not let anybody lie to you. Religion may want to tell you, no, it is not important. Your overzealous family members, your overeducated family members may want to teach you otherwise or persuade you otherwise. But I would like you to stay put to the truth, that there is no debt that you owe that will not be paid, either in this life or in the next life to come. It will certainly keep waiting for you, and that is the law of life. Once again, this is Afewo Obasi, and I hope that this short message meets you very well. I'll see you in my next teaching. Do have a great day.